Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Story Time with Miss Debbie. Today I chose the story Monsters Knows Table Manners. But before we get started with our story, let's review the parts of the book. This is called the front cover of the book. On the front cover of the book, you will usually find the title of the book. You will also find a picture of what the story is going to be about. This is called the back cover of the book. On the back cover of the book is usually a brief description on what we are going to read about. This is called the spine of the book. Every book has a spine because it holds the pages together. Sometimes you might find the title on the spine. Every book has an author. An author is the person who writes the story. This author is named Connie Caldwell Miller. Every book also has an illustrator. The illustrator is the person who draws all the pictures in the book. The illustrator in this book is called Mariah Chody. Let's get started with our story. Monsters Know Table Manners. It's mealtime at the monster's house. There's food for all too much. Monsters know his manners. He'll use them during lunch. So it looks like the dad is preparing the meal, the mom is preparing the table, and baby monster is waiting to have his lunch. The food is all spread out, the cups and all the plates. Monster thanks his dad, the cook. Wow, this meal is great. So he was appreciative that the meal tastes good. Monsters doesn't rush right in. He waits in his seat. Once the family is ready, it's time to eat. See, the mommy and the daddy are at the table and his siblings. Now they can start eating. Just like we do at school. We wait till everyone has their lunch and then we start to eat. Monster's dish is waiting. He knows he shouldn't grab. Would you pass the plate, please? I like some bibble blab. So he's waiting for his food, but he's waiting and he's saying, please. Please is very important to say when we want something. Monsters uses a fork and spoon to scoop and eat his food. He doesn't use his fingers. That's for baby food. So we know that we have to use a fork or a spoon to eat. We don't eat with our fingers, especially if our hands are not too clean. Monster's got a little messy. There's flubble on his face. He dabs his napkin on his cheek, then puts it back in place. So he doesn't just wipe his mouth with his shirt. He wipes his mouth with a tissue, and he dabs it nice and clean like this. Monsters drink his squid ink milk. He doesn't chug or burp. He sips politely from the glass. He doesn't even burp. So he's drinking his milk very nicely. We all should drink milk as part of our meals. New monster wants a bit more food. There's room in his tummy. Excuse me, Mom. May I have more? His bibble clam is yummy. So he ate all his food, but his tummy wasn't full yet, so he asked for a little bit more. He didn't grab. He first asked his mom. Monsters tried a brand new food, not a bunch a bit. Now he knows it's time to say, thanks, this meal is a hit. So he had some more, and he said thank you when he was done. So please and thank you are very important words. Monsters ate and drank a lot. He liked to be all done. May I please be excused? I'm ready for some fun. So he asked again with the word please. The mealtime is all finished now. The food was quite delicious. No excuses, Monster. Please help with the dishes. So whoever's eating should always help and clean up. Sometimes you could do the dishes. Sometimes you could clean the table. Sometimes you could bring the dishes to the sink for them to be washed. The end. So this story taught us about manners. And two very important words again is please and thank you. When somebody gives you something, always say thank you. If you want something, always say please. Thank you guys for joining Miss Debbie during story time. I hope you all enjoyed it. And you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.